second module. Yes. Girika, do you have any problem in anything? Please, can you tell me?
No, ma'am, I don't have
Have
problem.
you studied? Have you gone through it, beta?
Yes, ma'am, half of it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So, any problem? Anything you want
Mm,
me to discuss
No,
again?
no, ma'am. No,
Okay.
ma'am.
So, Aban, is it okay with you? We will proceed with module 2,
Yes, ma'am.
regional anatomy of upper limb and lower limb. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Is my screen visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, only I am audible now. Any disturbance? So, please tell me if any disturbance.
Okay.
Any any disturbance?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, first of all, the bones of the upper limb. Okay. To name some, this is the scapula, beta. Okay. This is the clavicle. This is the clavicle. This is the humerus. This is the radius. The ulna. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Here also you can see
Yes, ma'am.
radius, ulna, humerus, scapula, and clavicle. Okay. So these are the major bones of the upper limb. What you need to know is that scapula is a kind of a flat bone. Yes, Aban, is it a flat
Yes.
bone?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about clavicle? Yes, Girika, can you tell me? Clavicle is what kind of a bone? Clavicle is a what kind of a bone, Girika?
Ma'am.
Yesterday we studied.
Yes, ma'am. Collarbone.
No,
Ma'am.
no. What kind of? Under the classification, it is classified under what kind of bone? Like the scapula is a flat bone, right? So what about the clavicle?
Mm,
Clavicle is what kind of a bone? Yes, Aban, can you tell us what is
So,
clavicle?
is it a long bone?
Long bone. And it is
long
one of the
bone.
categorization of a modified long bone because
Modified
this
bone.
long bone in the body is horizontally being placed. Okay. Other than
Okay,
that,
ma'am.
humerus is also a long bone. Radius is also a long bone. Ulna is also a long bone.
Okay.
These metacarpals are also long bones. But the I will come to metacarpals and phalanges, but they also come under the categorization of long bone. But clavicle is a modified long bone. Okay. Then we have
Okay, ma'am.
humerus, radius, and ulna. They are also long bones. Okay. Then we have carpals. Okay. So carpals are the short bones. Right? Can you
Yes, ma'am.
name the carpals, Aban?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Um,
please.
the carpals. Wait. There was the trapezium, trapezoid,
Okay. Hmm.
trapeze, uh, trapezium, trapezoid. What? Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Wait.
Actually, there are 8 carpal bones. Okay.
Yeah.
The one is in the proximal row, four are in the proximal row, and four are in the distal row. Okay. So in the
Sure.
proximal row, we have scaphoid, lunate,
Ah.
Unit.
Yeah.
triquetral, and
Triquet.
pisiform. Yes. Yes. Can you tell us? Bolo beta.
Uh,
Girika, you are right.
Triquetral. Pisiform.
Yes.
Trapezium.
Hmm. Trapezium,
Hamate.
trapezoid, hamate,
Capitate.
and capitate. Okay. So the mnemonic, Kaban, do you remember the mnemonic?
I wrote it down, but I don't have the book in front of me right now.
See, beta, the mnemonic is she looks too pretty. Try to catch her. Try to catch her. Okay. So she looks too pretty. Try to catch her. Okay. Okay, Girika. This is the
Okay, ma'am.
mnemonic from the proximal row to the distal row. Okay. So these come under the sorry categorization of short bones. Okay. Then the metacarpals, the phalanges, they are also the long bones. Okay. But we call phalanges as miniature long bones. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Do you remember Aban miniature long bones?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is also. So yes. So that is also a differentiation between the long bones, modified long bones, and miniature long bones. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this was all about the bones of the upper limb. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So to sum up, it is scapula, clavicle, humerus, radius, ulna, carpals, metacarpals, and phalanges. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now metacarpals are named as 1 to 5. Similarly, the phalanges are also named as 1 to 5. The more proximal one is known as the proximal phalanx. Okay. The middle one is known as the middle phalanx, and the which is on the tip, it is the distal phalanx. Okay, beta. Okay. Now in the four fingers, can you can see your hand? All of you, both of you, see your hand. Yes.
Yes,
In
ma'am.
your hand, in the fingers, you will see three differentiation. Yes. This is my hand is visible.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
थोड़ा सा
Yes. So
ऊपर करिए
this,
please. Yes, sir.
ये अब
Yeah.
ठीक है
Yes,
now.
ma'am.
So this is proximal, this is middle, and this is distal, right? So this is proximal, this is middle, and this is distal. Okay. So these are four fingers. So 4 into 3 is 12 phalanx.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. And in the thumb, we have two phalanx. Okay. Proximal phalanx and the distal phalanx. So
Right.
how many phalanges do we have in one hand?
14.
14. Yes, Girika? There are 14.
Yes,
Count
ma'am.
on yourself. Yes. And what about if I say that how many phalanges you have in the upper limb? It will
28.
be 28.
20.
है ना, Girika?
Sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Saban. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is about this. And the metacarpals. The metacarpals are from here, thumb. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, my hand is
Okay, ma'am.
visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So 1. So they are named at like this. The hand. So if somebody asks you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like that, it is exactly correct. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Aban and
Yes,
Girika?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
Okay. So if somebody asks you that 1 to 5 are metacarpals, they are named as, yes, they are named at like this. Okay? Okay. Other than that, when we talk about the joints, beta, there is three important joints. Okay? One is the shoulder joint, the other is the elbow joint, and the third is the wrist joint. Okay? Now, can you tell me in shoulder complex how many joints are there? Yes, Aban. How
Sir.
many joints are there in the shoulder joint?
In the shoulder joint,
Hmm.
there's the sternoclavicular joint. There's
Hmm.
the uh what else?
Yes, sternoclavicular, very
Clavicular.
good.
Then we have the shoulder. We have
Acromion.
the shoulder joint itself,
Yes,
right? Like the
acromioclavicular. Yes,
acromioclavicular joint. Yeah.
very good, Girika. Other than that,
Glenohumeral joint.
Yeah.
yes, glenohumeral joint, very good. Only three joints are there. Are you sure?
4.
What is the name of the fourth joint? Oh,
Scapu
yes, very good, very good.
Scapulothoracic.
Yes, good. Scapulothoracic joint. Aban, do you remember the scapulothoracic joint? Why
Yes, ma'am.
is it so important? Yes,
Sir.
because the rest of the three joints, like the sternoclavicular, the acromioclavicular, and the glenohumeral joint, all three of those joints have a bony surface, right? So they have a bony architecture from which they are made as joints, right? But when we talk about scapulothoracic joint, it is a functional joint. Okay.
Okay,
Sir.
ma'am.
Okay, so if I ask you a question, regarding that, which of the following is anatomical joints of the shoulder complex? So can you answer me?
Say what?
Which of the following
Yeah.
are the anatomical joints of the shoulder complex?
Okay.
Anatomical joints कौन से होते हैं? Enlist the anatomical joints of the shoulder complex. You
Um.
got my question or not?
Yeah. So it'll be the acromioclavicular, no,
Yes,
the
yes,
acromioclavicular
acromioclavicular.
joint,
Hmm.
um,
Sternoclavicular.
sternoclavicular joint, and the one more,
Girika is not there. She's not answering. And third is
the this one,
Gleno.
the
glenohumeral
yeah,
joint.
glenoid joint.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in that particular question, you will not write the scapulothoracic joint. Okay, because that is the functional joint of shoulder complex. You're understanding that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So you got the point. See what happens if the question is a MCQ question for you. Then in the B section, I think n number of times I have discussed with Aban. So I wanted, sorry, to tell this to Girika. Girika, are you there, beta?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So I wanted to tell you this, beta. What is there that in the section B, if the question is MCQ type, then you have to do relative answering. Okay. Now, what do you mean by relative answering? That particular question is for 2 marks. Okay. So out of which one is the incorrect answer. Okay. Rest all the 4 options are correct. You're getting my point. But
Okay,
some of
ma'am.
them are 25% correct. One option is 50% correct. The other is 75% correct. And one is fully correct. You're getting my point. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have to be fully correct to get 2 on 2. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
ठीक है. Aban, you are clear with relative marking? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So this is the acromioclavicular joint, sternoclavicular joint, shoulder joint, elbow joint. You know, shoulder joint is often known as the glenohumeral joint when we talk anatomically. Okay. Then we have elbow joint. In the elbow joint, we have 2 joints. One is the humero-ulnar joint and other is the humero-radial joint. Okay. Okay,
Ma'am.
students. Yes.
Yes,
And in
ma'am.
the radio-ulnar joint, we have 2 radio-ulnar joints, beta. One is the proximal or the superior radioulnar joint. The other is the distal or the inferior radioulnar joint. And the wrist joint is the radiocarpal joint. Yes. Then we have intercarpal and midcarpal joints, carpo-metacarpal joint, metacarpophalangeal joints, and interphalangeal joints. Now, what are these interphalangeal joints? These are PIP and the DIP. That is the proximal interphalangeal joint and the distal interphalangeal joint. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Clear? Aban, is it clear? No response. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Aban?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
okay. Girika, is it clear, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, you know, in this, yeah, at your level, you just need to know the name, okay? The articulation, that is the acromion of the scapula and the lateral end of the clavicle. Other than that, what type of joint is it? That's all. Okay? So if you know
Okay,
the
ma'am.
type, you will be able to know the what kind of movement is there. So there is a gliding movement which is being occurring at the acromioclavicular joint. Okay, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we come to their relation. There are various muscles which are, you know, reinforcing it. So there's this deltoid, trapezius, that is reinforcing this joint. Okay. Then we have the sternoclavicular joint. The sternoclavicular joint, as the name specifies, beta, sterno is for the sternal end of the clavicle. Okay. Or to the sternum. Okay. And the clavicle, you know, the medial end of the clavicle, it is joining with the sternum. So this is the sternoclavicular joint. Okay, beta.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And it is a saddle variety of synovial joint. See, often book says that it is also a plane, but that is known as double plane joint. Why it is known as double plane joint? Because on both of the bone surfaces, there is concave convex surface in the bone. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
anteriorly there is skin and there is a very important muscle. Aban, can you tell me the name of the muscle, which is a very important muscle with the sternoclavicular joint? Yes, Aban, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. The
With
muscle.
the sternoclavicular joint, very important muscle. Yes,
Uh,
sternocleidomastoid.
okay.
Yes, you forgot. Many times sternocleidomastoid is one of the very important muscles. Okay, you will study this in the triangles of neck also. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now we come to the shoulder joint or the glenohumeral joint. Okay. Now this glenohumeral joint is between the glenoid cavity and the head of the humerus. You know what it is? The head of the humerus is 4 times bigger than the glenoid cavity. Okay. So if it is 4 times, see, if my hand is this 4 times big and this is the glenoid cavity, will it be able to make a joint? Will it be able to make a
No.
joint? No. So the glenoid cavity has to have a labrum in it. Okay, now what is this labrum? Labrum is a fibrocartilaginous tissue. Okay, so this fibrocartilaginous tissue is giving space for the head of the humerus to articulate with the glenoid cavity. Okay, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
To form a
Yes, ma'am.
ball and a socket joint, which is a synovial variety of synovial joint, which has 3 degrees. Oh, I'm sorry. Which has how many degree of freedom? Can you tell me?
Mm,
Ball
Has
and socket joint.
has
Yes.
it can move in all
Ball.
planes, right?
Yes. So it is
Yes, ma'am.
has 3 degree of freedom, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yesterday we discussed this, beta.
Yes,
Flexion,
ma'am.
extension, abduction, adduction,
Abduction, adduction,
and medial rotation and lateral rotation. Yes.
lateral.
So it
Yes,
is
ma'am.
comes under freely movable joint. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So it has a capsule. It has bursas also because it is a very important joint, beta. Because this joint is something which is connecting the axial skeleton with the appendicular skeleton. Okay, so it has to do a lot of work for the activities of daily living. Like right now, I am teaching you also, right? So how many times my shoulder and elbow is moving? You can very well appreciate it. Yes, yes or
Yes,
no?
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
isn't it moving many more times than it is needed?
No,
No, it is not. The shoulder is not moving, one according to you.
it is moving, but not
It's
more than
both.
needed, right?
More, not more than needed, but it is moving more than my lower limb or
Yeah, yeah.
my, yeah, or my other joints. Specifically, if I compare it with right and left, so the right, the dominant part has to work more. Okay, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Therefore, there are many bursas like the subscapular bursa, the subacromial bursa, the subdeltoid bursa. Now, what is bursa? Do you know, Girika, what is bursa, beta? ये bursa क्या होता है?
Bursa?
Yes, what is
No, ma'am.
bursa? No. Aban, do you know what is a bursa?
Uh, One second.
What is a bursa?
The only Bursa I've heard of is like a
Bursa?
city. The city of
No,
that's
no, no. Bursa, Bursa. We have discussed
yeah.
it. It is
It's
a
a city.
pouch. It is a pouch or it is a bag which
Okay.
is filled with synovial fluid. Okay, and this bursa is usually under the bones. Okay, why they are under the bones? So that when two bones are coming in contact with each other, there is less friction which is faced between the two bones. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so therefore bursas are very important, and here in shoulder joint they are very very important, like the subacromial bursa, the subdeltoid bursa, the subscapularis bursa. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
Now there are some ligaments. See, every joint, if a long question on joint comes, I'll give you a very uh, easy thing to do, that there is a fibrous membrane and there is a synovial membrane. Okay, in the fibrous membrane there comes the ligaments and the muscles. Okay, whereas in the synovial membrane comes the synovial fluid as well as the bursa. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Girika and Aban. Yes,
Yes,
can
ma'am.
Yes,
we move to
ma'am.
next? Now, what are the movements which are taking place around the shoulder joint? This we have already discussed. Can you revise it with me? How many movements are occurring around the shoulder joint?
Three,
बताओ बताओ.
like
3 degree of freedom है
three
बेटा.
degrees of freedom. Yeah.
Movement. तो movement तो 6 हुई ना.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So what are the name
Flexion,
of the movement?
extension, adduction, abduction,
Hmm.
and two more. What would that be? Yeah,
Lateral
it's
rotation and medial rotation.
medial rotation. Yeah, sorry.
Yes, Girika, do you remember beta? Girika. Girika,
Adduction, abduction, flexion, extension, internal rotation, and external.
see, internal, external, we don't speak in anatomy. We generally speak medial and lateral rotation. Okay, beta?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
ठीक है. Then there is subscapularis muscle. Then there is infraspinatus, teres minor muscles, which are guiding it. Okay, now come to the elbow joint. Now this elbow joint is a synovial hinge joint. Okay, if it is a hinge joint, then it is giving 1 degree of freedom. Okay. So what is the 1 degree of freedom which is provided around the elbow joint? Can you tell me? Can you tell me better? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the synovial joint? Beta batao. 1 degree of freedom. What is the 1 degree of freedom which is being imposed by the synovial hinge joint? Bolo. Elbow
Exactly.
flexion extension.
Right.
Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Elbow flexion extension, yes. So the hinge joint is giving you elbow flexion and extension.
Extension.
So it is a hinge variety of synovial joint that is between the trochlear and the capsulum of the uterus and the trochlear notch of the ulna and the head of the radius. Okay. Now it also has a fibrous membrane and the synovial membrane. So the fibrous membrane have the ligaments and the muscle which are stabilizing the joint. And in the synovial membrane, we have the synovial as well as the bursa, which is the olecranon. Okay?
Um.
Yes,
Yes or no? Are you
Yes, ma'am.
understanding
Right.
or
Yeah.
not?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
yes, ma'am.
Can you hear us?
Ma'am,
Hello,
ma'am.
ma'am. Okay. Hello, ma'am.
Hello? हाँ
Ma'am.
जी.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, you froze for a few seconds.
Now am I visible?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
I don't know what happened. I was just speaking Aban Girika, and then I don't know what happened. Now am
Uh,
I audible?
yes, ma'am. But like it's very
Yes,
slow. Like it's like in slow motion.
Now is it okay?
No, it's still like there's like a delay. It's like very. It's like half. It's like like normal speed. Yeah, it's like a little bit slower than that for some reason.
I don't know, but my network is coming quite good.
Okay, now it's fine.
Now, shall we start, beta?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
So we were at the elbow joint. Yes, my slides are visible to you, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So there are some important relationships with regard to the muscles and the tendons also for the shoulder joint. Then there is proximal radioulnar joint. I think I will put it. The slideshow is visible or it is the
Yes,
normal
ma'am.
beta? Huh?
That show is visible. It's visible.
Visible.
Okay. ठीक है. Now this is the proximal or the superior radioulnar joint. Now the superior radioulnar joint is a pivot variety of synovial joint. So if it is a pivot variety of synovial joint, so what kind of movement will occur here, beta? Can you tell me? Pivot variety of synovial joint है, तो क्या
Yeah.
movement होगी? Am I
Like
audible or not?
Isam.
Yes,
हाँ,
ma'am.
तो pivot variety of synovial joint, so what movement will
Flexion
occur here?
extension. Flexion
No,
extension. No.
pivot variety, beta.
Yes,
Pivot
sir.
variety will only give you rotation.
Okay.
Rotation.
Okay.
Yes, like
Pivot.
the pronation and the supination. Yesterday also we
Okay.
discussed the
Right.
same thing, right,
Yes.
beta? The pronation and supination. Like when you open the door and when you close, you must have seen those locks, which is in the like the roll locks, right? You just
Yes,
turn it
ma'am.
like this and then put a button on it, right? So that
Yes,
turning
ma'am.
movement is pronation and supination, right?
Isam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So that is being offered by the superior radioulnar joint and the inferior radioulnar joint. Okay. Now this is between the head of the radius and the radial notch on the ulna. Okay. And you know what? When we talk about the inferior radioulnar joint, the inferior radioulnar joint is between the head of the ulna, which is in the ulna bone, and the ulnar notch, which is on the radius. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Is it boring? It is looking boring for you. Yes. Is it boring, Kirika, Aban? Because there's no response. Both of you are here. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
और क्या बोले ना?
Okay, ma'am. ऐसे भी बोल सकते हो. Okay. So it is between the head of the ulna and the ulnar notch on the radius. So capsule is enclosing the joint but is deficient superiorly. There's some ligaments also which are strengthening, and there's the synovial membrane also, right?
Isam.
Then we
Okay,
have the
ma'am.
very important, that is the radiocarpal joint. ठीक है बेटा? This is between the radius and the carpal. ठीक है? अब कौन कौन सी कार्पल के बीच में होता है? ये सिर्फ 3 कार्पल के बीच में होता है जो प्रॉक्सिमल रो में होते हैं. दिस इज अ वेरी फेमस क्वेश्चन. ओके, दैट इज स्केफॉइड, ल्यूनेट एंड द ट्राइक्विट्रल. ओके बेटा,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? Scaphoid, lunate and the triquetral. So that makes the radiocarpal joint. Yes, Girika, you want to ask something?
No, ma'am.
Okay. ठीक है? So always remember, all of the carpals are not making the radiocarpal joint. Only from the proximal row, 3 bones, that is the scaphoid, lunate and
Unit and
triquetral.
tripod.
They are making the radiocarpal joint. So it is a ellipsoid variety of joint. So if it is a ellipsoid variety of joint, how many degree of freedom is being offered by radiocarpal joint? Can you tell me?
Radiocarpal joint. It's only like 1 degree movement with like minor rotation, right?
No, beta, ये है
No,
wrist.
ma'am.
My hand is
Yeah, wrist.
visible.
Yeah, so it's like you can only move it in one up and down, right? Like
Flexion.
uniaxial
अच्छा,
movement.
you cannot do
Side.
radial and ulnar deviation.
Yes,
Oh, wait, you
ma'am.
can. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is a 2 degree of freedom, beta.
Oh, yeah.
Along with that, some books तो say कि यहाँ पे circumduction भी possible है. But circumduction is, circumduction is not a pure movement. It is a combination of movement. Getting my point? Yes. So
Okay, ma'am.
circumduction is never being said. It is only said in connection with the flexion, extension, and ulnar and radial deviation. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, circumduction may occur because we cannot call it a pure movement. It is a combination of all the above movement. Okay. Then there is this intercarpal joint. Now, what is this intercarpal joint? देखो बेटा, there is a proximal row, there is a distal row. Yes or no? Now, they are also, see, this is my hand is visible, right? So
Yes,
this is
ma'am.
the proximal row, this is the distal row, right? अब इन दोनों के बीच में जो joints होते हैं ना, these are the intercarpal joints. Now these intercarpal joints are plain synovial joint. तो what do you mean by plain synovial joint? कि यहाँ पे कोई movement हो ही नहीं रही, सिर्फ gliding movement हो रही है.
Right.
राइट, ग्लाइडिंग मूवमेंट हो
Okay,
रही है
ma'am.
ना, आप अप्रिशिएट थोड़ी कर सकते हो मूवमेंट को। कैन यू अप्रिशिएट द मूवमेंट?
No.
नहीं कर सकते ना,
नहीं.
इसलिए नहीं। देन यू हैव द कार्पो मेटाकार्पल एंड इंटर मेटाकार्पल जॉइंट्स, ठीक है। जो ये कार्पो मेटाकार्पल, ये कार्पो मेटाकार्पल हो गए, यहाँ पे कार्पल्स खत्म हो गई। अब ये माय हैंड इज विजिबल टू यू ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
यस, सो दीज आर द मेटाकार्पल्स, ठीक है। तो ये कार्पल और मेटाकार्पल के बीच में जो जॉइंट होगा वो कार्पो मेटाकार्पल जॉइंट होगा। That is also plain variety of synovial joint. Why it is a plain variety of synovial joint? Can you tell me? Can you appreciate a movement which is occurring around the carpo metacarpal joint?
Yes,
आप
ma'am.
कर
No.
सकते हो?
Yeah.
नहीं कर सकते ना?
नहीं मतलब
So
नहीं.
that is why that is the carpo metacarpal joint. Now in between the metacarpals, there is a joint which is intermetacarpal joint. Okay, and this in the intermetacarpal joint also. Can you appreciate the movement between the intermetacarpal joint? कर सकते हो बेटा आप?
No.
नहीं कर सकते ना. So that is why it is also plain variety of synovial joint. Then we have metacarpophalangeal joint. Now what is this metacarpophalangeal joint? It is between the metacarpal and the proximal phalanx. Okay. Now the metacarpophalangeal joint is a condyloid variety of synovial joint. Now what do you mean by the condyloid variety of synovial joint? Can you tell me? बेटा यहाँ लिखा है ना, metacarpophalangeal joint is a condyloid variety of synovial joint. Can you tell me
Right.
what is a condyloid variety of synovial
It's
joint?
like
How
a
many degree of freedom being offered here?
Mm,
2 डिग्री बेटा, आप करके देखो ना, फ्लेक्शन हो रही है, एक्सटेंशन हो रही है, अबडक्शन हो रही है,
जी
तो 2 डिग्री हुई ना। अबडक्शन के बाद आप अडक्शन करोगे ना?
जी.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so metacarpophalangeal joint is a condyloid variety of joint. Now, when you see the proximal interphalangeal joint and the distal interphalangeal joint, the proximal interphalangeal joint has 1 degree of freedom. Yes, perform. Both of you perform. If you don't perform, you will not be able to appreciate it. Beta, ये देखो, proximal interphalangeal joint, the flexion and extension. So only 1 degree of freedom is
1
there.
degree of.
Yeah.
Yes, so proximal and distal interphalangeal joints are hinge variety of synovial joint. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
so with this we are only left with a very um, exception variety of joint, that is the carpo-metacarpal joint. Okay, that is between the trapezium and the metacarpal. Now what is there in the trapezio-metacarpal joint, or the first carpo-metacarpal joint? This is a saddle variety of synovial joint. Okay, why it is a saddle variety of synovial joint? Can you appreciate here? They here on the proximal surface of the carpal, that is the trapezium, it is concave and this is convex, right? And the other
Yes.
half is also half. One part is concave and the other part is convex. So that is why it is a saddle variety of synovial joint. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it is giving you only 2 degree of freedom, that is flexion, extension, abduction and adduction. Okay. Now
Induction.
yes, the opposition is also a combination of adduction and flexion. Yes, so you cannot say opposition as a pure movement. Yes, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is, we end with the bones of the lower limb and the sorry, upper limb. Now we come to the bones of the what, lower limb? Yes or
Yeah.
no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Oh,
Can
ma'am.
you
this thing,
tell me
the
some?
brachial plexus will come later, right?
Brachial plexus will come later, beta. Yes, the toughest. Yes,
Yeah. I take it.
tomorrow we'll do brachial plexus. Okay,
I don't like
because I
skeleton. Why do
you
we
don't
have
like
bones?
na brachial plexus at all.
I don't like this. I don't like brachial plexus. I don't like. Yeah, I don't like most of it.
What what do you don't like in brachial plexus?
The the branching and the recombining and the chord formation and the names of the branches and everything.
Okay, let's do brachial plexus first then.
No, no, we'll do that later. It's okay. We'll finish this off because
No, no,
otherwise
no.
there won't be no. Because otherwise there won't be any continuity, ma'am. Like if you're doing
Yeah.
bones, finish off with bones. We'll do muscle later.
Okay, ठीक है, but I was okay with both. मुझे कुछ problem नहीं था बेटा. Have you gone through it, Girika? Because you are answering quite good.
Yeah.
Hmm. He's also saying yeah.
No, that's good because now that I don't have to answer that much.
Okay. So I will just share it, okay? Just tell me when my screen is visible to you. My screen is visible to you?
One
Yes,
second, ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, so I have changed. Yes,
Right.
Saban,
Yeah.
have I changed the PPTs? I've changed the PPTs.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the the bones of the lower limb are very important. Why? Because a very important thing, that is it support the weight of the entire body. Okay, and these are the largest and heaviest of the bones. Okay, so the lower limb consists of pelvic girdle, thigh, leg and foot, and each lower limb is formed by 31 bones.
31.
Okay, now it carries the entire weight of the erect body. Bones of the lower limb are thicker and stronger than those of the upper limb, and they're divided into three segments, that is thigh, leg and foot. Now when you talk about the bones, okay, this is the whole lower limb appendicular skeleton. So this is the hip bone, this is the femur, this is the tibia, this is the fibula, and this is the foot. In the foot also we have tarsals, metatarsals and phalanges. Okay, now what is the difference between the carpals and the tarsals? Aban, do you remember the difference between the carpals and the tarsals, beta?
The carpals and the tarsals. I mean,
Yes.
carpals in the hand, tarsals in the foot. And
Other
like,
than that, number
yeah,
number
numbers. There's fewer in the tarsals, right?
Yeah, there are 8 carpals and there are 7 tarsals in
Yeah, there's
one.
one less. There's one less. Yeah.
Okay,
Right, right.
okay,
Okay,
Girika, is it
ma'am.
clear? There are eight
Okay, ma'am.
carpals in the upper limb, but there are 7 tarsals in the lower limb. Okay,
Lower limb.
then we have similarly, yes, and then we have metatarsals, which is 1 to 5. Then we have phalanges, which are 14 in one foot. Okay, so in the phalanges what is there, that like in the hand, in the thumb we have two phalanx, right? Similarly in the
Ma'am.
lower limb, in the great toe, we have two phalanx. Okay beta,
Okay, ma'am.
is it clear or not? Okay.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
we come to the pelvic girdle. Now what is this pelvic girdle? Pelvic girdle is attaching to the lower limb to the axial skeleton. Okay. Now the pelvis to the sacrum is stable and strong attachment, not like the pectoral girdle. Okay. Now I forgot to mention you about the pectoral girdle. Aban, can you tell me about the pectoral girdle, beta? What is pectoral girdle?
Pectoral girdle was basically like where like where the two with the three muscles, the scapula, the clavicle, and the humerus join together to form the shoulder.
Yes, देखो बेटा क्या था कि pectoral girdle is formed by the scapula, clavicle and the humerus. ठीक है, but this is more mobile. ठीक है, and it is not that strong attachment as compared to the pelvic. Pelvic is a very strong attachment to the sacrum. Okay, because the
Okay.
socket for the femur, that is the acetabulum, is deep and holds the femur extremely well. Okay, now because the stability is very good in the pelvic girdle, okay, or the hip joint. Okay, therefore what it is, that it is more stable and less mobile ball and socket joint than the shoulder joint. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now this is how the pelvic girdle looks like. Now in the pelvic girdle, in the hip bone, there are 3 bones. Now, what about the importance of the pelvic girdle? It attaches lower limb to the trunk. It supports the visceral organs. It attaches to the axial skeleton by strong ligament. And acetabulum is a deep cup, okay, that holds the head of the femur. So here we don't need a that much big glenoid labrum so that the head of the humerus can go inside the glenoid cavity. Yes. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Now it consists of paired hip bones or the coxal bones, we call it. Now hip bone unite anteriorly with each other and articulate posteriorly with the sacrum. Okay. Now a bony pelvis is a deep like structure which is formed by coxal bone, sacrum, and coccyx. This is the bony pelvis. Okay. This is between the sacrum and the three big bones of the hip bone. That is the ilium, ischium, and the pubis. Yes, Aban, you remember ilium, ischium, and the pubis?
Yes, ma'am.
Coxal bone, it consists of three separate bones, that is ilium, ischium, and pubis. And bone fuse retains separate names to regions of the coxal bones. Right. Now the ilium. Ilium is a large flaring bone which forms the superior region of the coxal bone and the articulation with the sacrum to form the sacroiliac joint. Now we come to the ischium that forms the posterior inferior region of the coxal bone, and there are ischial tuberosities also. Then we have for pubis which forms the anterior region of the coxal pubis. Then in the anteriorly when they join they form the pubic symphysis. Now what is this pubic symphysis? Is this two pubic bone when they're joined by fibrocartilage. It is the midline. So what kind of joint is pubic symphysis? Can you tell me?
It's a ball and socket joint, right?
No.
No, 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 wait, no, no,
Pubic
wait, wait,
symphysis.
wait, wait,
How can
okay.
pubic symphysis can be ball and socket joint?
It's a planar joint, right?
No,
No, I
it
don't know.
comes under the cartilaginous joint classification. Synchondrosis or symphysis?
Symphysis.
Yes, symphysis. That is the secondary cartilaginous joint. Yes. Can you
Okay.
tell me that, Girika? Yesterday we studied
Yes, ma'am.
primary cartilaginous joint and the secondary cartilaginous joint. Primary cartilaginous joint are known as synchondrosis and the secondary cartilaginous joint are known as symphysis, right? So it is a secondary cartilaginous joint. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Avan, what
Ma'am,
happened?
ma'am, I don't like it. I don't like. I
You
don't like
don't like
bone.
anatomy at all, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is Girika? Do you
Yes,
remember
ma'am.
this now or not? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now there is a comparison between the male and the female pelvis. The general structure and functional it is tilted forward, whereas the male is less forwarded. The bone thickness is less, bones is lighter, thinner, and smoother. Right? The acetobulum is smaller in females, whereas in males it is larger. The pubic arch angle is broader in females, and in males it is less. Okay, these are the important
Okay, ma'am.
things. The thigh, the region of the lower limb between the hip and the knee is known as the thigh, and the femur. And now this femur is the longest long bone which is present in the skeleton. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
longest long bone. Okay,
Okay.
and if I ask you longest bone of long, which of the following is the longest bone of the lower limb? Then it is the femur. Okay.
Femur.
It is the longest and the strongest bone of the body. Then it is the femur. Okay. The ball shaped head which articulates with the acetabulum. Then it is the patella. Patella is with what kind of a bone? What kind
Patella
of
is
a
like
bone?
a sesamoid bone, ma'am.
Yes, it is a sesamoid bone.
Sesamoid bone.
You remember Kirika?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yesterday we studied in the classification according to the shape. This is what variety of bone, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It is protected by the tendon that is the quadriceps muscle and protects the knee anteriorly, right? Then we have leg. In the leg, we have two bones that is tibia and the fibula. The tibia is more massive medial bone of the leg, whereas the fibula is stick-like lateral bone of the leg. Then the tibia articulates with the femur to form the knee joint, and the tibia articulates with talus at the inferior end to form the ankle joint. Okay, that joint is known as the talocrural joint. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
then fibula do not participate in making the knee joint. Okay, This is the tibia and the fibula. Okay. The foot. The foot is composed of tarsals, metatarsals, and the phalanges. The important functions are to support the body weight, acts as a lever to propel body forward, and segmentation makes foot pliable and adapted to uneven ground. Then we have tarsals that makes up the posterior half of the foot. It contains 7 bones. Okay. The carpals were, how many carpals were there? 8.
8.
Whereas the tarsals are only 7. Okay. So the body weight is primarily borne by the talus and the calcaneus. The metatarsals are 5 small long bones which are numbered from 1 to 5, and the first metatarsal supports the body weight. That is the great toe wala jo metatarsal hai, that is only responsible for supporting the body weight. Okay. Then the phalanges of the toes. There are 14 phalanges of the toes. There is proximal, middle, and the distal. Except the great toe, all the toes has 3 phalanges. Yes, that is why the 14 count comes. Okay. Now, when we talk about the tarsal bones, the names are calcaneus, talus, navicular, cuboid, lateral cuneiform, intermediate cuneiform, and the medial cuneiform. Okay, clear?
Okay. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Yes,
like
ma'am.
the carpals, there were 8, so the tarsals are 7. Calcaneus, talus, navicular, cuboid, lateral cuneiform, intermediate cuneiform, and the medial cuneiform. Then there are the arches of the foot, that is the medial and lateral longitudinal arch. They are maintaining the interlocking shape of the tarsals. This is the arches of the foot. Okay. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Any? No. So
No.
I have some questions for you.
Okay.
How many bones are there in the adult human body?
306.
Yeah.
206. Right.
20.
Correct. What is the longest bone in the human body?
The femur.
Femur.
Femur. Correct. Which one of is not, these is not a function of the human skeleton? Number one, to support and protect certain internal soft vital organs, to store calcium deposits and other minerals, to produce red blood cells, granule white blood cells, and platelets, and to help stabilize the body's natural body temperature, which is not a function of the human skeleton. Can you tell me?
Last.
The last one.
Girika, according to you, Aban is
Last.
saying the last one.
Last one.
Yes, the last one is the correct option.
हाँ actually मैम आपको क्वेश्चन मतलब हमेशा लास्ट वन ही रहता है आंसर
नहीं नहीं, आज तब तो आपका वो आएगा ना, जंबल आएंगे ना आंसर्स।
ओके तब देखा
ये
जाएगा
हाँ, which of these is not a type of bone? बताओ।
Thin.
Thin, yes,
thin yeah
correct.
this is thin one
Long bone कौन सी होती है बताओ?
वही
Femur.
अपना
कौन
वही
सी अपनी?
femur
Femur.
Femur, yes,
humerus
very good. Yes, very
radius
good.
ulna carpal
हाँ,
tarsal
शॉर्ट कौन सी होती है? बेटा
um
टार्सल नहीं होंगे लॉन्ग बोन,
tars
टार्सल कैसे
tarsal
हो जाएंगी लॉन्ग बोन?
tarsal not modified long bones
नो,
नहीं, वो है कैल्विकल है ना, मॉडिफाइड लॉन्ग बोन.
हाँ
कॉलर बोन.
क्लैविकल है, यस क्लैविकल है,
okay
मॉडिफाइड लॉन्ग बोन, करेक्ट।
right
शॉर्ट बोन कौन सी है?
uh
शॉर्ट बोन में टार्सल्स आएंगे बेटा, कार्पल्स और
okay
टार्सल्स शॉर्ट बोन में आएंगे। ओके,
okay
फ्लैट बोन में बताओ।
वो wrist
फ्लैट बोन. वो
रिस्ट,
पाम.
wrist
पाम.
के bones
पाम.
पाम, क्या
नहीं, वो
बोल रहे
जो
हो? फ्लैट
फ्लैट.
बोन,
नहीं, वो शोल्डर पे.
शोल्डर पे कौन सी बोन है? नेम ऑफ द बोन, शोल्डर पे जो बोन है क्या नाम है उसका?
uh,
क्या नाम है?
पेल्विस. इलियम. वो तो पेल्विस है.
वो तो इरेगुलर बोन्स हो गए ना बेटा। ऊपर आप शोल्डर सही बोला आपने, कौन सी बोन है शोल्डर की जो फ्लैट बोन है?
कैल्विकल.
वो तो क्लैविकल तो मॉडिफाइड लॉन्ग बोन हो गई ना बेटा। फ्लैट बोन कौन सी है पीछे की तरफ, क्या नाम है उसका?
scapula
स्कैपुला,
कैपुला.
करेक्ट। ओके,
yes ma'am
Okay, ma'am.
What is produced within the human body? Bones. बताओ.
वो marrow से वो red blood cells, white blood cells,
Red blood cells.
blood corpuscles
Yes.
Red blood.
basically.
Yes. विटामिन सी नहीं होता, डेड कैविटी नहीं होती, बोन्स आर सॉलिड.
Actually, मैम मेरा क्वेश्चन है,
बोलो.
कार्पल्स शॉर्ट बोन्स है ना?
हाँ.
Okay, okay.
और
So I got it.
टार्सल्स भी शॉर्ट बोन्स है.
Tarsals and carpals are short bones. Okay.
देयर आर ओनली टू
Metatarsal.
टाइप्स. मेटाटार्सल तो लॉन्ग बोन है बेटा, मिनिएचर लॉन्ग बोन है वो.
Miniature long.
मेटाटार्सल और फेलेंजेस जो है वो मिनिएचर लॉन्ग बोन है. ओके.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So bones have a thin outer skin that serves as an attachment point for muscles and bones through tendons and ligaments. What is this called? Bones have a thin outer skin. Bones का part has a
Periosteum.
thin. Yes, periosteum.
Periosteum.
क्योंकि इसमें यही है. क्योंकि वो क्या होता है? Endosteum. Yes. Epiphyseal plate. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Epiphysis, metaphysis. So periosteum is the only thing which is connected to the bone skin. The vertebrae, that is the backbone, have a number of different regions and separate bones. How many regions are there in the backbone? Can you tell me? कितने
Wait,
regions होते
there are 27. Yeah, 27 because like 5, 7, and 12.
24. No.
There should be 24 plus
हैं? मुझे
3, right?
बताओ पहले
24
region के
bones
नाम
are
बताओ. Region के नाम बताओ.
Lumbar, sacral,
Lumbar, sacrum,
thoracic.
coccyx, thoracic.
हाँ.
और neck को क्या बोलते हैं?
ये uh,
Study this question. Study. Aban, I have already discussed with you. आप बताओ. Kirika, do you have any
cervical.
cervical, yeah.
cervical आगे, thoracic, lumbar,
Thoracic.
sacrum and
Upper
coccyx. ठीक है.
back.
आपने बोला cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacrum and coccyx. ठीक है. अब मुझे बताओ cervical में कितने होते हैं अबान?
5, 7, 7, 7, 7, sorry, 7, 7,
7.
7,
thoracic में कितने होते हैं?
12,
12. lumbar में कितने होते हैं?
5, 5,
5. sacrum में कितने होते हैं?
5,
5. ओके.
5.
coccyx में कितने होते हैं?
टोटल होना चाहिए 20, 31, right? So 4 होंगे फिर. So no.
मैथ्स बहुत ही वीक है.
हाँ.
इट इज
24 plus 5, 29. 33 होते हैं.
33 होते हैं.
33 होते टोटल, तो 4 होंगे लास्ट में.
सुनो अब मेरी बात.
Four.
दिस इज 5 regions. These
Yes,
are
ma'am.
5 regions. ठीक है.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the answer. 5 regions with 33 bones. 12 plus
Yeah.
12, 24. 24 plus 9
Four.
is 33. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Girika, I wanted to give you an overview that what kind of questions already comes. Okay. Though Aban has attempted number of questions like this. Yes or no, Aban?
Yes, ma'am.
So an X-ray shows a crack along the talus bone. Where is this bone? Where is this bone? Talus bone?
Talus bone.
Talus
Talus.
bone. Foot.
बेटा कोई talus bone होती है?
नहीं होती है. नहीं होती ना. मुझे सोचिए talus bone.
कोई होती है talus bone? बताओ.
नहीं, कभी सुना नहीं मैंने.
Tarsus.
Tarsals होते हैं. talus bone कौन सी होती है? टार्सल्स में होते हैं. उसमें कैल्केनियम होता है, नाविक्यूलर होता है, मीडियल क्यूनिफॉर्म होती है, इंटरमीडिएट क्यूनिफॉर्म होती है, क्यूबॉइड होती है. यस और नो?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
तो कौन सा ऑप्शन होगा?
Fourth.
Yeah, this bone does not exist.
नहीं बेटा, टैलस बोन होती है.
अच्छा. अब
टार्सल
मैम
कहाँ
क्या कर रही हैं मैम आप?
मैम मैंने बोला था
ये रही ना
starting में
टैलस.
foot
ये रही.
में. मैंने बोला था स्टार्टिंग में
मैं तो
फुट
आपको
में
कंफ्यूज
होती
कर
है.
रही हूँ. प्रैक्टिकल में तो ऐसे ही होगा. दिस इज द टैलोक्रूरल जॉइंट.
अरे मैम आपने पढ़ाया कभी? मैम
मैंने पढ़ाया नहीं अभी. बताओ गिरिका.
Yes, ma'am.
बताओ,
अच्छा
नोट्स चेक करो आप अपने। इसमें पता है मेरे से क्या गलती हो गई, मैं आपको गलती बताती हूँ क्या गलती हो गई। ये मेरे से ना, ये ऑप्शन जो था ना, ये वाला, ये मुझे अलग करना रह गया।
हाँ ओके
ओके, टैलिस बोन होती है तभी तो टैलोक्रूरल जॉइंट बनेगा बेटा, जो कि
हाँ
एंकल जॉइंट होता है, जहाँ पे डॉर्सिफ्लेक्शन और प्लांटर फ्लेक्शन होती है। ओके,
हाँ।
ठीक है। सो बी कॉन्फिडेंट इन वट एवर यू आर आंसरिंग। गिरिका, यू आर एब्सोल्युटली राइट ऑन फर्स्ट प्लेस। ओके,
ओके मैम।
1 मिनट मैंने बोला अच्छा होती है, नहीं मैम वो तो टार्सल्स होती है। टार्सल में ही तो एक बोन होती है, टैलस। ओके
ओके मैम।
ओके, लास्ट क्वेश्चन। What is the more common name for the clavicle bone?
कॉलर बोन।
कॉलर बोन।
खत्म। Okay,
ओके मैम।
was this interesting?
यस मैम।
Because for
Yeah,
Aban this is the most difficult module. Yes, Aban?
yeah, I don't like this one. I don't like bone.
So, Girika, is it okay for you?
यस मैम।
So shall we wind up?
यस मैम।